What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, B? Steven? Black Daniels, what's good? Ain't gonna keep you here long. I saw that they dropped the depth chart. Went found it. Want to talk about it for a minute. Hadn't even looked at it all good yet. Post work cool down. That's what it is. I went to work, got me a little workout in. Now I'm here for this. Hey, we got 10, so we'll start with 10. Let's go and run it. Let's go and run it. We ain't gonna be here all day. Before we get started, I gotta thank these people. All my Patreons. If you're not a Patreon, you want to do so, go to patreon.com and sign up. But there's other ways to support the channel too. It's PayPal, Cash App, and I also have a join button. You can be a member of the channel also. So however you want to support, please do so. Don't feel obligated, but if you do so, I appreciate it. Alright, so let's get me up here. Welcome back, good people. Welcome back you can see the sun shining on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We got a first depth chart. Got the Jets coming in. I think we going to the Jets Sunday. So we got a game versus the New York Jets, and the first depth chart came out. Let's take a look at it. I've only looked at the first line. I looked at the first line and like, what the? And I decided let's talk about it and look at it together. The first line is what I looked at, and you'll see when I put it up here. All right. Wide receiver 1. Let's talk about this. Rashad Bateman. It's obvious. That's kind of who we knew was going to be the guy. But behind Bateman is DeMarcus Robinson. And not on the other side. So if we got an X and a Z, instead of Rashad Bateman being an X and Robinson being a Z, listed on, and the depth chart don't mean everything, because depending on the personnel package, Duvernay might not even be out there first. But the fact that they put it out there like this, we going to talk about it. So, DeMarcus Robinson is Rashad Bateman's backup, which is mind-blowing to me. The only reason I can see him being the backup is because maybe he don't know all the playbook. But if he knows his plays, it is absolutely freaking nuts to me. But I ain't been at practice. I haven't been at practice. I've only seen what they allowed us to see through the through video and through the preseason games. But not having Robinson as your number 2 guy is sus to me. That to me is sus. And then you got Tylan Wallace bagging those 2 guys up. Wide receiver 2, Duvernay and Prochet. Not sure what Duvernay has done in practice, again, because I was not there. But based off what we've been allowed to see, Prochet has, I ain't gonna say performed, because neither one of them was in the game. But it looks like Prochet was having a better camp than him. So maybe Prochet still hurt. I don't know. Him being at number 2, that's kind of throws me out the gate. But look at left tackle. Y'all see who names there, huh? Big Ronnie, Big Megatronic. If he's healthy and if he's ready to go, I hope they don't put him in unless he's 100%. But if he's ready, I'm ready. I'm ready to see what he has, what he can do, and hopefully if he plays this week, by week 5 or 6, he'll be rounding back out into his, I can say all pro. That's a lot to put on a guy that pretty much hadn't played in 2 years. But at least a solid left tackle. A solid left tackle. A solid guy a dependable left tackle. And you got Juwan James behind him, and if Ronnie can't play, Juwan has played left tackle the entire preseason. And so I wouldn't be too mad at that, because they put a guy there and pretty much let him stay there. They moved a lot of people around, but he played left tackle the entire preseason, I think. Don't quote me to that if I'm wrong. Don't shoot me in the comments. But I think Juwan James played the entire preseason at left tackle. All right. So now we're looking at left guard. I was hoping Ben Cleveland could win that job. Apparently he did. Ben Powers was going to start there. But I'd be willing to bet that you see Ben Cleveland in this game. I'd be willing to bet that you see at some point you see Ben Cleveland in this Jets game. This is my personal opinion. I believe he'll get some time. Going to center, we all know, when he was drafted, we kind of knew he was going to start at center. You got Linderbaum there, you got McCarry second, and you got Tristan Colon at third. But this cat right here is a wild card, McCarry, because McCarry can play every position up on this left. I mean, on this O line. Sorry, McCarry can play every position on this O line. So if somebody comes out, he may be the next man up. So keep an eye on McCarry just in case one of these 5 can't play. We knew Zeitler was going to be there at right guard, and okay, I didn't see again. I hadn't previewed this. I only saw the first line. Didn't realize Ben Cleveland was the backup at both guard positions, which I like. So if Zeitler goes down, Ben Cleveland's in. If Powers goes down, Ben Cleveland's in. And then maybe just to get him some reps, I think Powers may come out and Ben Cleveland may go in. So I think it's a really high chance you'll see Ben Cleveland in this game at some point. Let's see. King Ray 48 donated $10. He said, "My bad for the off-topic question, but which wide receiver or tight end in the Ravens' history would make a substantial impact? I also appreciate what you do, Coach. Keep up the good work. Go Ravens." I appreciate it. King Ray 48 says, "Which wide receiver or tight end in Ravens' history could make a substantial impact?" Tight ends. You can go down the list of tight ends, and I'll get back to the depth chart in a minute. Shannon Sharp, Heap, Pitter. All those guys would, if they were on the team now, would still make a. Shannon Sharp would fit in great with what. What's our OC? See, I don't like talk about him so much. I can't remember his name now. Crap. Why I can't think of that man's name? I'm just drawing a blank. Greg Roman. Shannon Sharp would fit great into what Greg Roman does. He'd be perfect for what Greg Roman does. Shannon Sharp would, like Mark, probably have 100 catches. 100 catches. So, as far as wide receivers, Torrey would fit because we do so much play action. And Steve would fit. Maybe Mike Wallace to be like a deep threat. But we've had plenty of tight ends that would fit today and a couple receivers that would fit. Bolden would fit, but it's certain ones, not everybody. And but those are the guys I think would fit today's system. All right. Appreciate the 10, King Ray 48. Back to the chart. Morgan Moses at right tackle with Falele behind him. I think Morgan Moses is going to be a good bridge until Falele is ready. I was excited with what Falele showed me in camp in the 2 games that I saw him in. And Morgan Moses looked solid also. So I think Morgan Moses is going to be a good bridge till Falele is ready. Falele, I think, is going to be pretty darn good, once he gets settled in an NFL game. Move on to tight end. All right, tight end, we got Mark Andrews, Nick Boyer, Isaiah Likely. Now, we all know this is like the John Cena thing. It's smoke screen. Likely's listed as third, but we know where he is. Likely's probably going to be here and potentially could be there. So, he listed as third. They trying to be PC, politically correct, and don't want to put a rookie. Well, they got this rookie there, but you get what I'm saying. Likely is the number 2 tight end. Forget whatever article you see. Forget whatever you hear them talk about, from Ravens media. I don't work for the Ravens, but Isaiah Likely is tight end number 2. Forget all the other mumbo jumbo. All right. Quarterback, we know Lamar Tyler Huntley. Regards the fullback, J.K. Dobbins listed as running back 1, which is shocking. Oh, we do have some 4s up there. Hold on. I didn't know we had some 4s. Hold on. You got Oliver as the 4th tight end, and you got Kenyon Drake as the 4th running back. So running backs, you got J.K. Dobbins, Mike Davis, Justice Hill, Kenyon Drake. So the question is, how healthy is J.K. for them to put him up here first? Is this more smokescreen that we throwing him out there so the Jets can prepare for J.K. and we probably hit him with Mike Davis, Justice Hill, and Kenyon Drake? I personally don't think J.K. ready yet, but I haven't seen him. This is all opinion based, and I'm speculating because I haven't seen him. So I don't think he's ready yet, but he could be. Could be. I was at none of the live practices. And then practices this week probably closed off to people, so I don't know. But I think it's smoke screen. I think we're gonna see Mike Davis, Justice Hill, and Kenyon Drake. That's who I think we're gonna see. Let's pop over to the defensive side. Man, the BK listed as the first nose tackle. The defensive tackle. I can see that. I can see that. I like that. Michael Pierce as the nose tackle. Calais Campbell as the defensive end. With Travis is on here, but we all know Travis is hurt. Broderick Washington and Brent Urban. Who's going to come in and take Travis's spot? I probably need to look at the team roster to see that. I got to look at the team roster to see who they might bring in and take Travis' spot. Let's do that real quick. Give me a second. Printable rosters, which looks better for me. Defensive line. So we got Isaiah Mack. So Isaiah Mack's probably going to come in and take Travis' spot. That's probably who's going to take Travis' spot, Isaiah Mack. Because Travis is hurt. Brent Urban, we kind of see that, but I like the rotation, especially once Travis gets back. I really like that rotation. I think Crawford got cut, if I'm not mistaken. Crawford's not on here. Yeah, Crawford's not on here. The defensive line, we got Pierce, Nichols, Matabike, Campbell, Mack, who's on the practice squad, Broderick Washington, Brent Urban, and Travis Jones. Yeah, so Crawford's not listed on the roster. Not at all. Rush in Odafe Oweh, and we're really excited to see what he does. He had a great couple of moves in the preseason. Didn't really make much after the initial move, but he had some great one-on-one moves where he potentially could have got to the quarterback. But I'm glad he didn't play a lot. I think the first game he played, I thought the first drive, but apparently he played like one snap. And then the second game, I think he played the whole first drive. I think that's it. So he hadn't played a lot, but he's really one of the few outside linebackers we got healthy. Middle linebacker, you got Josh Bynes, Christian Welch, and you got Josh Ross as third, which I think that's going to change fast. Can y'all see it? Oh, y'all can see it behind my head. There you go. Josh Bynes, Christian Welch, and Josh Ross. I don't think he's going to be here alone. I think he's going to move up here quickly and then eventually right here. Weak linebacker, you got Pat Queen, Malik Harrison, Delshon Phillips. Malik, I think it's going to be used as some OLB song. I really do. Because you got Oweh and Houston. That's all that's listed here. So I think Malik may be used out there. Queen may be used out there. Yeah, Ross may be used out there. But I don't know. We got basically two pass rushers. So we'll see. Well, I don't know the plan going into it. I hope McDonald got some aces up his sleeves. He got one of them card things from like that come up under your wrist. You flip the card out. I hope he got some up there because look at that. Ain't no second or third in either one of these spots. It's Odafe Oweh, Justin Houston. Let's see who listed as the other outside linebackers. Moon's practice squad, Houston. Dalen Hayes, IR. Stephen Means practice squad. So Stephen Means will probably be up there. Stephen Means will probably come up and play it. I don't know if Moon will come up and play it, but Stephen Means definitely probably going to come up and play some outside linebacker. And Moon may even get a chance, depending on if they feel comfortable putting those other guys there. So we'll see. Cornerback. Marcus Peters, which I hope is good to go. He's been practicing for a minute. Brandon Stevens behind him. Pepe Williams behind Stevens. We got some forwards over here. We do not have forwards on defense, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have any forwards on defense. Okay. So, again, Marcus Peters as cornerback. Brandon Stevens behind him. Pepe Williams at the number 3. Safety, you got Chuck Clark, Geno Stone behind him. Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton behind him. Cornerback, the other cornerback, Marlon Humphreys, Kyle Fuller, and Jalen Armour Davis. I'm not mad at these 6 corners that we got. The one I've seen the least is Jalen Armour Davis. So I'll take him out. But these other 5, I'm confident in what they got. Brandon donated 5. Brandon Basley says Justin Houston said he ain't gonna give up. He would rush till he pass out. He did. He said you pass out before you die, and so he'll say he'll play till he pass out, and they better bring him back. That's what he said. And but that shouldn't happen. You shouldn't put that much strain on a guy that old. And I know I'm football age. He's old. But I like our secondary. I like Chuck Clark. I like Marcus Williams. I like Hamilton. And I'm not mad at Stone either. I think any combination on the back end of these 3, 6, 10 guys, I'm cool with. As long as they stay healthy and we don't have to start replacing these names with different people, I'm cool with these 10 guys. I like our roster defensively, especially once Travis Jones comes back, and depending on how long he takes, Odabo and Bowser. When we get Travis Jones back, Odabo and Bowser, I think we're going to be really scary on defense. I think we got enough to win games now. But if we can get everybody healthy at the same time, I think we're going to be real scary on defense. Real scary on defense. Let me see if anything else up on here. Special teams, Stout, Tucker, Nick Moore's a long sapper. Kickoff return, Duvernay, punt return, Duvernay, Justice Hill, Prochet. And honestly, Duvernay's probably going to start off with these, but I think Pepe going to take over for him. Especially if Duvernay has a significant role in the receiver room, Pepe going to take over for him on these kickoff and punt return things. But hey, that's your first week depth chart. That's your week 1 depth chart. That's some is puzzling, like this first line, DeMarcus being behind Bateman and not equal to Bateman. It's puzzling to me. Don't know how you guys feel about it, but having Stanley listed as 1 is hopeful. Isaiah Likely listed as a 3rd tight end. Ha! Laughable. J.K. listed as the number 1 running back. And only having 2 outside linebackers on the depth chart that's scary, and not in a good way. But I'm assuming other guys are going to contribute out there, and I know it's a plan. Mike McDonald's debut. I know it's a plan. For it to be Tuesday and not to have any other guys up there, they probably gonna use some of the practice squad guys and probably some of these Mikes, whether it be Welch, Queen, Malik, to go out there, or Josh Ross to go out there and play, do some rushing. So I'm cool with it, man, and we'll be back later with what's today? Tuesday. Later on in the week with kind of like a matchup preview with the Jets, and I may do that. We just be here later on in the week. So again, I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Like the video, comment if you agree or disagree with what you saw, or if you just want to talk ball. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you care to join, find the join button down there below somewhere. Hit that. I got 3 different levels of that. If you want to support the channel, they're in the description also. And again, I want to thank the patrons that are already there. Make sure I show them. The ones that are already there, I appreciate you guys. And again, this is Coach Edwin, Sip the Tally Films. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Follow me on all my socials. They across the bottom too. See y'all later. Hey, make sure you go watch the Ball Talk with IvanEvans video too if you have not. Appreciate you, chat box. Appreciate you, Taurus, Dunn, King Rave with the just became a member. Appreciate it. Boom Raven, Cam the Baptist. Who else we got? Big Reg, KDB Moore, Trent Boren, Cam the Baptist, Steven, C Iron, everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. And I see y'all soon, man. Again. Oh, subscribe to more Sip the Tally too. Drop the video over there about Aaron Jones for the Packers. Some of y'all care, but it's about ball. I know y'all love ball too.
Here's what I found.
And Siri the Feds. Y'all hear Siri talking.